Hey guys, Trainer DC here, coming at you with another video. So I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on Sword and Shield as a game, and I'm going to break this up into two parts. The first part, which is this video, is going to be about the national decks because I think that that topic alone deserves to be its own video. So I remember last summer during E3, at E3 itself, they didn't announce anything new for Pokemon Sword and Shield, but then they said, oh, during the Treehouse, we're going to be doing live gameplay for the first time. And I was like, okay, this is going to be awesome, because last time they did this with Sun and Moon, they did live gameplay, and they were running out in the wild, and they were finding Pokemon we haven't seen before. And then a day later or 2 days later, they put out the official names and typings for those Pokemon. And I was like, cool, can't wait to see that for these new Pokemon in the Galar region. Now, instead of doing that, what did Game Freak do? They announce on stage, first off, they show nothing new. Secondly, they announce on stage that for the first time in the franchise since Ruby and Sapphire, you will not be able to transfer all your Pokemon to this new title. And I was just like, this, for me, completely ruins the franchise. And I'll tell you why. Pokemon to me is, first of all, once I beat the game, this is what I do. I catch all the new Pokemon in the game. I fully evolve all of them. Then the ones that I like, the ones that I think are good, I'll train competitively. Because my friends and I, when we hang out, we would have competitive Pokemon battles. So meanwhile, in my copy of Ultra Moon, I literally have every single Pokemon's final evolution. Every single one. So whether it be, by final evolution, I mean, so if it's a Pokemon with no evolution, I have it. If it's a Pokemon with one evolution, I have it. If it's a Pokemon with two evolutions, I have it. Basically, every single Pokemon, every single line I have in my copy of Ultra Moon, excluding like one or two Pokemon. I do not have a Stantler and I do not have a Sentrent. Those are the two Pokemon that I currently do not have. Anyways, when I saw that I can't transfer these Pokemon to Sword and Shield, I'm like, this completely ruins the franchise for me, honestly. I have a Swampert, a Kyogre, a Groudon that I transferred up from my copy of Ruby and Sapphire all the way to my copy of Ultra Moon, and now it's stuck there. I can't transfer it up anymore. If I do, I'm going to be stuck paying a large fee for Pokemon Home every year, which, why would I want to do that when there's no guarantee that I could get all my Pokemon into a game again? And so for me, that really killed Sword and Shield for me. Like the hype for Sword and Shield, it really killed it for me. And today, obviously, it's a year later. How has this situation changed? Well, now at least we know with the DLC, they're adding 200 plus Pokemon to the already 435 in the game. So, say by the end of the DLC, we have close to around 700 Pokemon. We still then have approximately 190 to 200 Pokemon left missing from the games. So what I honestly think is going to happen is whatever the next game is, most likely in my opinion, we're going to get Dominant Pro remakes in a year or two from now. And when those come out, I think those games are going to add the remaining 200 Pokemon to Sword and Shield. So they'll put out a patch for Sword and Shield, adding those Pokemon so then you could, trade in battle between Dominant Pro remakes and Sword and Shield. And I think that's what's going to end up happening. I don't think by the end of this generation, we're not going to have every Pokemon in the game. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, for two reasons. One, the whole National Dex situation was so bad for the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. Nintendo, I know they don't fully own Pokemon. They own 33% of it, along with Game Freak and Creatures Inc. owning the other percentages of the company. But Nintendo doesn't want anything that's associated with it to have this much negative publicity. And the publicity for Sword and Shield got so bad that both Masuda and Omori got off social media for over a month because they couldn't handle the pressure. They were and it was bad, honestly. People were saying some things they really shouldn't be saying to Omori and Masuda. They weren't being respectful, but it got that bad. So that's number one. I don't think they want to continue the negative publicity. Number two is they're already adding 200 plus with the DLC. So I feel like it's just a matter of time until we get the rest of the Pokemon, whether it be a third DLC pack or in Dominant Pro remakes next year. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the whole National Dex situation, just like my quick thoughts on it. Given that it's been a year, I didn't want to go too in-depth because I'm sure all of you have heard a lot about this situation. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Anyway, stay tuned for my next video on my review for the game itself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.